Hi guys, this is an advanced stock control system developed in C#. So let me show you guys how it works. You can navigate through depending on what you want, and you can also add new data here. You can search if you want. The choice is yours. Enter whatever data you intend to search, and you can even add all of the components in here, right here. If you click on this, you can go to next, you can go to previous, first, last. You can delete if you want, and add all the data. Like I said, click on that. There we go. Okay, I've only just demonstrated with a couple. Alright, you can add that in there. So what I will do now is to take you guys straight into Visual Studio C# development environment, and we put one of these together. So let's do that now, guys. This is C# tutorial of stock control system. Let's start by clicking on new project, and let's give this dialog a name. We call it C# underscore stock control, and let's say underscore, and just click on OK. There. While that is loading up, I intend to use the database, so let me show you the database I'll be using. Here are the columns of the table I intend to use right there. So I'm going to close that. Back to the C#, and there we go. I will now set these to 1368 by, let's go for maybe 689. There. The next thing I want to do is to click on this data source, add new data source, and click on next. Next again. Then browse to, let's connect to new connection and browse to where the data is, and I should find that right on my desktop right there. Click on open. There we go. So let's delete the admin and test it to make sure it's working correctly. Click on OK, and now let's click on next. And this dialog is to confirm if you would like the database to be stored inside the project folder. Click on yes, and click on next again. Let's select the table we intend to use. That's the table right there. Okay, you can select it all, or you can just select the table that you need. But let's select it all because we might need it. Click on finish, and right here we have the tables. So the next thing I'll do is to select, drop this down, select details, grab the details and drop it on board here, and we just need to arrange it the way we want. So I want to grab this up to here. That's about 10 of those. Move it here, and let's move these 5 of those. Let's move it here somewhere. Good. And we'll just take the rest of the data there and take it up here somewhere. We don't need this one, so we'll delete that. That's just an extra. Okay, move this, take it up there. Okay, these ones here, we need it to be about that, and move this a little bit in. Now we create our search facility here. I will start by entering separator, then here let's enter a label there, and this size of the label, let's change the auto size, let's change that to false, and then come down here where it says size, change that to Let's go for 300, and that will extend that. All I want to do with this is just to create some empty space in there for me. Then here I will add another separator. Then let's add a label again. That very label, we change the text content to search. Now add another label, another separator. Then we add a combo box. Now you see that very combo box, we're going to increase the size of that, but let's add a separator to it again right there. Okay, now here we then need a text box right there, and one separator here, a button there. Now come to this combo box. Let's change the size of that combo box to 300. There, you see that, guys? Now this very text box, let's change that to 300 as well. They're going to be used for search. Why? The button here, let's search for an appropriate image for it. Okay, click on import, and right here somewhere we should be able to get an image for it. Let me use this very one with a key. Let's look for it. Yeah, there we go, and there we go, guys. That's it. Click on OK. Right, and that is how we create our search facility there. Now let me just give that a name. I'm going to call that button BTN search. And the text box will be TXT search as well. That's TXT search, and this is CMD search. So that's all with this search facility taken care of. Then let's get the table. Let's create a panel there. Really, we need a panel here somewhere. There's gonna be one here, and we need another panel really. But before then, let's come back into the data set and drop this down. Select data grid, drag it, drop it here, just stretch it that much. Okay, now the panel is up here. Let's take that up how we want it, bring it down. Okay, we need one more panel here. Yeah, let's get another panel. We're gonna need about 3 more of those. 3 more panels and a button there. Okay, let's change the back color of this to control dark there. Okay, what I'll do now is just speed up the whole process. Just come back, get back to you guys. Right there, guys, this is how it looks, and I will also add the following. Let's come for save dialog, open dialog. We need save dialog as well there. Then we need the print object. We need that. We need a preview object as well, and we also need, let's go for TrueScript right there. Okay, so right in here, select this and just click on TrueScript right there, double click there, and that is the TrueScript there. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is to add rich text box here. And take it down, right down. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's bring this down a little bit more. Maybe top. Yeah. And right underneath here, I have my buttons that I intend to use inside the panel there. And here are all the objects that I'm using. Okay, there they are. Okay, let's run it and you guys see how it looks like. Okay guys, this is how it looks right now. I've also added a combo box there. If you want to add a combo box, that's not difficult. And I added one text box here and a button. Okay, but they don't do anything right now. And that is my database. Okay, so let's come in here. We need to add some more component here. Alright, for those of you that might not know how to add other items here, it's quite easy. All you just need to do is select this and just select any of the items that you want, any of the objects, and that's it. Alright, that is taken care of now. So what I want to do now is to add some more objects here. I'm going to need that for new page, and after that I will need to open. Yeah, that's for open. I will need to be able to save. I need to cut, copy, paste, help file. Okay, that's fine. So let's select them individually. So this one is going to be, let's call that btn new, and the btn new, we change that to the following image. Let's come in here and look for an image for that. Take it down right there. That is new, so that's fine. Now select the next one here, and that will be for open. Come in here, select that, open, yeah. Then the next one, let's save. That'll be for save, yeah. And now let's come for cut. Let's cut there. We now need copy. Select, come in here, go for copy. Where is that? Right there. Okay, one more. Let's go for paste. Let's paste. And the next one, or the last one, let's go for help. That will be for help right there. Okay, that's all that taken care of now, so that's fine. Now the next thing we want to do is just to start with the coding. This very one, that's just a label. The label is used to add the spacing there, so let's get rid of that. Alright, now we need to downwrite one or two lines of codes. Okay, let's see. This is the name of my database, so I'm going to copy that. Now double click on next and paste that in there. think that should be this. Okay, so dot move next. I think something like that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna copy that and use that for the rest. This is dot move previous, dot move previous. The next one is, let's go for first. We'll come back to the save. Dot move first. Dot move first. Now move last. The last item. Dot move last. Okay. Now delete. So let's call that dot remove current. Okay. All that is done. So I have 1, 2 left to take care of. So let's take care of the exits. Double click and enter dialog result. Okay, let's say I exit there. So for I exit equals message box dot show. So let's say confirm if you want to exit there. So that is fine, comma, let's call that stock control. Right, now come out here, add another comma, and let's go for message box button dot yes no, comma, message box icon dot quit. Now enter your semicolon there. Then the next thing is, let's use an if statement. If I exit equals dialog result dot yes. Say application dot exit there. Okay, this one I think that would be equals. Yeah, that's fine. So that will take care of exit. Now if we run it, let's run it and see. Okay guys, this is how it all looks now. There's not much is happening, so we can move previous, we can move next, that's fine. We cannot save yet. Okay, we can go to the first item, the last item, then we can delete, we cannot reset, and we can also exit. Alright, that's fine. So for the save, what I'll do is double click on the form and just copy all of this. That will be for the save. Now come in here, double click on save, paste that in there. That's save taken care of. See, this validate the whole save process. Now the next thing we want to do is, let's give this a name. So I'm going to call that RTF. Let's say reset. Let's correct that there. Alright, this one we just call it BTN new, and this is BTN open. btn open. Now with the btn new, let's enter rtf.clear. So that will be for the new. Now let's come into court, rtf.court, taken care of, that's fine. Copy, let's just copy this, rtf receipt dot copy. Now let's take care of paste. Repeat the same thing, dot paste. Now we need to take care of open. Double click on open, and there, that's the line of code for open. Now let's take care of save, and there guys, that is for save as well. Now I think there's something missing here, because we might want to print this out. So let's come in here and put it, that icon of print there, print, yeah, that's fine. Click on OK, that's fine. And right here, let's move this out. Okay, that is print, this is help. Okay, for the print we enter as follows, and here double click on print, enter that for print. Yeah, that's print taken care of. Okay, the next one is going to be the print document right here. That's it, print document object. Double click on the print document object and enter as follows. Okay, you can always, let's increase the font size anyway to 16. So that is the print document object. Okay, now let's have a look at what we've done so far. The only bit we need to work on much will be the search facility we have there. So let's run it and see how it looks like. Yeah, this is how it all looks like. I think I'm gonna have to move it up a little bit so that this can be properly seen. Now the print, let's see if that one works. We just enter whatever here, click on print. There we go guys, the print is working. It's working, that's fine. You see that guys, so that is fine. So close that. Now let's see if the clear works. That works. What about the cut? Let's cut and let's paste back. Yeah, that works. Alright, let's come down here and paste. That's fine. And we can also save whatever we've done. Yeah, that is good. Let's save that in there and just give it any, let's call it control 12. So save that on my desktop. Now let's open new page, open, and look for control 12. There we go, control 12. So all of this is now working as we expected, so we can always just forget about this part of it, and maybe this, even this part, maybe we can make use of it. I don't know. We have our space in there. The navigator buttons work as expected. Alright, we need to, yeah, this works as well. If we want to add, that works. Save works, that's for add. Save works, and so on. Okay, so let's go into the code and just take care of this, and we'll call it the end of the program. Alright, let's see. Close that and come right here. I think before we continue, let's add a time here. Let's look for a label. Yeah, label right there. Okay, let's reduce the size of this a little bit, maybe to 250, and add a label there. Yeah, there we go. And maybe a separator between that. Yeah, and here we have a time. Okay, maybe we undo and see. Yeah, now let's go back in there. LBL time. There, that's for the label. Now scroll right down and get rid of the content inside it. Okay, we will now double click on the form itself. Double click on the form and write down here LBL time right there. So this is the line of code for time from here down. Alright, that's taken care of. So if we run it, we should be able to see the digital time there. Look at it, that's the digital time. So maybe yeah, that's fine. That is fine. Okay, now finally, let's take care of this. I think there's something we should do before we start with this one. Here, let's enter, or maybe change this variable to, well, let's put a separator here, and here let's add a label, and that very label I will change that to, let's go for LBL dates. So we will have our date time piece there, dates over there. So delete the content in there. Where is it? Delete that, and let's align it here, and maybe increase it to about 90 anyway, or maybe 100 even. Okay, so if we run it, hopefully the date should appear somewhere here. Yeah, that's the dates, but it's not enough. If I double click, let me show you guys the date. Yeah, that's it. That's just the line of code for the date anyway, which I've already entered. Okay, now we just need to increase the size of that date to about maybe 160 and run it again. Let's see, there we go, guys. That is fine. We have time there, we have dates there. Okay, now at last, let's take care of that. But the thing is, we need to decide which of these columns we're going to use as our search facility. Maybe I should go for, okay, it's all about stock. So let's take stock, stock take, stock in, and maybe free stock. Those three. Okay, close that. Stock take, let's get that name out. Come in here, we need that very name, we need to get it right. So that is it there, stock take, copy that. And this one is, let's see the name of that, BTN search. Double click on the form itself, and right underneath here, enter CMB search dot items dot add. So what we're adding is stock take there, and we also need stock in. Just copy that, paste. Only need 3 of those. Get the names of the other ones. This one is called stock in stock. Okay, let's pin that down. In stock, come back here, changes to in stock, and finally we have free stock, and change that to free stock. there. So if we run our program now, those three items should appear there. So anyone you select, you can then enter whatever number you want to search for and just click this. So let's come into the button itself, enter a couple of lines of codes. So double click on that button. Okay guys, this is how the search button looks like. So what we do now is let's run the program and just give it a try. So let's come in here and select that, click on, let's select 100 and search. Okay, let's scroll down to in stock. Right there guys, that is in stock with 100. okay, that is it right there. So that's how to use the search facility. Now the next thing we need to do is just maybe have a look. We can always enter whatever data we want to enter in here, or maybe enter all of these data in here. Yeah, why not? Okay, let's do that. So exit. Okay, we're going to need the name of these, so let's get the name right here. That is it. Reset, copy that, and maybe we should use this very button here, this one. Where is it? Save. Double click on that, and right underneath here, paste that, and I think it's going to be dot append. Yeah, that's it right there. And what are we appending? Let's get one or two components. I'm just going to demonstrate. I will not finish it all. Let's get the code. Yeah, the code of that. Come in here. What is the name? That is the name of that, and it's called product code. Okay, back in the code. Oh no, cancel that. That was a mistake. Copy. Back in the code here. Yeah, get the name. That will be product code, and right here, there, and here we then need to add, let's say we have a tab in there, tab, another space, yeah, another concatenation. Then we now need product, is a product whatever dot text right there. Yeah, that is that. I think this might be plus. Let's see. Yeah, it's plus. Okay, the next product we have in there, maybe we should go for description. So let's come back in here, append. We're just going to do a couple of those just to give you an idea how it's done. Let's come in here and description and plus, copy all of this, paste that in there, then description dot text, close that. Now we have department. Department, paste, and we need department dot that. Okay, let's do one more, just one more. Maybe let's get maybe stock take. Yeah, what's the name of that? Copy that, and that one is called stock underscore take. Now back in there. Yeah. Copy this. Paste. That way. stock underscore tick dot text. Right, that will be the example for my receipt area. Okay, that's just how it's done. And here actually we're gonna need, let's add one more. I think we're going to need environment thing dot the new line. Yeah, new line, environment dot new line. That is it. That's to sort of like a carriage return. Repeat the same thing here and another one here. There. But if you want, you can always add more. You can double it up on one line. Let's say, what do we have in there? We have stock take. Okay, we can have this in stock. We can have in stock somewhere. Go to the code right here. You can just enter another one, and that will be in stock, and just need a plus there, right there. This will be dot text, so that will give you 2 columns. Okay, so this tab, okay, you do need a tab as well. Let's enter a tab here. Yeah, and a plus here, and that would be all there is to it. So if I run it now, okay, whatever we have in there, we can just click on save and we find them in there. So now you get the whole idea, guys. So with that, I'm going to call it the end of this tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoyed. So you all have a nice day now. Bye for now.